everyone, welcome back. This is our second class. Today we're going to focus on your abdominals and glutes. We're still going to be working your core as a whole, but we're really going to focus into those two muscle groups. I've put some toolbox sessions online again, so if there's anything you're not sure about, go back to them. And of course, if this class is a little bit too hard for you straight away, then go back and continue with fundamentals until you're ready. Okay, let's go. Feet apart, knees nice and soft. Take a deep breath in for me and roll those shoulders back and down. And again, breathe in. Think about pulling your core muscles in so that pelvic floor and TVA are engaged. Again, deep breath in and drop those shoulders back and down. One more time, breathe in for me. Breathe out and relax. Now take the ear down towards the shoulder. And we're going to relax down into these shoulders. You should feel a nice stretch here in the neck as you let the weight of the head drop to the side. Breathe in and just gently roll the head to the opposite side. Now be careful not to bring this shoulder up, keep it pushed down, and if you want a little bit more of a stretch here, reach those fingertips to the floor and you'll feel it increase. Breathe in, breathe out. All the time we're still gently pulling in on your pelvic floor and TVA. So remember that 30% engagement, not too tight. Breathe in last time. Breathe out. And shoulder down. Let all the tension start to come out of your neck. And we're just going to drop the chin down now towards the chest. Don't force this move. Just let the weight of the head take you wherever is comfortable for you. Then bring it back to center and drop it back. Again, please make sure you're not forcing anything here. Just let your body tell you what's right for you into those gentle stretches. Now bring your head back to the front. We're going to take a deep breath in, raise your arms for me and reach up to the ceiling. Look up, stretch through those fingertips and make yourself as long as you can as we come back down. Again, breathe in. Now think about lifting your ribs away from your hips as you push right up to the sky and down. This time, when we get to the top, I want you to bring your hands together into prayer. Now breathe in and push them up together. Squeeze up and down. Each time I'm going to change it slightly. Breathe in. Pelvic floor in. Make your body nice and long. Reach in now. Really squeeze your glutes and hips to me and just gently lean back and down. Again, don't force this. If it doesn't feel right in the lean back, you stay nice and tall. Breathe out. Squeeze into baby back bend. Now stand up, keep your hands together. Bring them down into prayer. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Step your feet in. Breathe in, breathe out, and we're just going to sit back into chair pose. So in chair pose, your bum is going over your heels. You're pushing right back, and we stand up, lift up to the sky, and reach. Do that again. Guys, I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing here. We bring our hands down, and imagine you're sitting down onto a very small, low coffee table. You're pushing your bum back. Breathe in and lift. If you can at the top here, step up onto those toes and stretch. Breathe in. Drop down. So each time we're adding on a little bit more. Hold down. This time, if you can, take the hands underneath the legs. Keep your chest up high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach up and do it again for me. Breathe in sit down, keep your chest up high to me. Push that bum back, push the bum right back. Now when you take your hands under your legs, either grab your fingertips, wrists or elbows and pull yourself into a ball. Last time everybody, up you come. Reach up onto the toes if you can. Bring your hands back down into prayer and bring them down to the side. Breathe in again, both arms up. Step the legs open slightly, hip distance, and we're going to drop into side bend. Now in side bend, see if you can get your arm right by your ear, making it as straight as you can. Reach the floor with that bottom hand. Breathe in, and if you can, turn now and look up. So your elbow is behind your eye line. Come up and relax. Change, big breath in. Think about those ribs away from your hips as you stretch up and over. Reach it out. This is one of my favourite stretches. Reach it through. And again, breathe in. Reach down if you want to extend the stretch. Look up. And then slowly back. Last time with that big breath in. Now make yourself as tall as you can. Bring those hands together. Down into prayer. Hands to heart. Bring them down. And we're going to make our way to the floor. Okay, our first exercise is called single leg stretch. So place yourself down onto the floor. Shoulders down, take a deep breath in and raise your right leg. Same with the left, breathe in, breathe out, legs up. Now we're going to bring our arms over our head, breathe in, breathe out, knee in and change. Breathe in, breathe out and change. So this is level 1. Keep your abdominals pushed down to the mat the whole time. Circle the arms over the head and bring the knee in towards the chest. If you're not quite sure how to get this, please have a look in the toolbox and we'll run through. Give yourself a few chances to get it right. Breathe out. If you want to advance the move slightly, when you come up, crunch the shoulders up off the floor. Take them back. Think about working those abdominals, breathe in. So we're mobilising the shoulders and legs, and we're really working into those abdominals. 2 more. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then slowly bring the legs back down into full body stretch. Okay guys, we're going to repeat in a second. You choose level 1 or level 2. So you don't have to bring the upper body off the floor if that's a bit too difficult. Stay down in level 1. So let's get back into our start position, bringing those knees up, using that breathing, lift up, take those arms out, take your leg out, breathe in, change sides. So you can keep the head down all the time, or if you want to take it up a level, we're crunching in and back. Breathe up. Really use those abdominals to curl your body off the floor. Don't pull up with the neck. Using the ab strength, lengthening that lever to give you a little bit more tension in the abs. Think about making nice big circles here with the arms. I'm going to drop down a level for those of you that want to work in level 1. Work wherever is right for you guys. 4 more. Don't worry if you get your breathing wrong at first. It all takes practice. Just make sure you breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Last time. And relax back down to the floor, guys, into full body stretch. Well done. So arms out over your head, fingers to toes. Bring your arms back down. Okay, this next exercise is called 100, and we're going to lower the legs. So similar to what we did in fundamentals, but we're again progressing through. So breathe in, breathe out. Make sure these set positions are right each time. We're pushing our spine down to the floor. So in level 1, we're keeping our legs bent. Are you ready? Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now just drop the legs slightly. 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop them again. So your tummy should already now feel this like it's really working. Keep pushing that spine down to the floor, and we're just going to keep lowering the legs. And again, drop them down. If you can't drop them down anymore, then just stay where you are. We've got 1 more drop if you can. Take them down. Now keep pushing that belly button into the spine, and we're going to start to make our way back up. So slight move with those feet. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it up. And last time, bring them up. Back to start position. Excellent. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourselves a big hug. So again, I'm going to do a more advanced move on this second round. If that was enough for you, then please stay there. So we come back into our set position, knees out. So you can stay with these bent knees if you like, and you can lift your upper body off the floor for the pulse. Or you can straighten the legs, again, with the upper body down on the mat or raised up. So I'm going to go into more advanced move, so you choose your best position. We come up and we breathe. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slightly lower. And again, it's really important that you keep pushing that back down into your mat. Get that belly button right down to your spine. One more time, guys. Now we're going to start to make our way back up. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. Up again. Last time. Bend your knees into full body stretch. Oh, you can really feel that in your abs. Well done, everybody. Stretch it out and hold it there. Really enjoy these stretches, taking a break in between each move. Okay, the next exercise is called double leg stretch. So again, you're going to bring your arms down to the side and bring those knees back up. Breathe in, breathe out. And again, so this is our set position. Anything here with our legs off. Again, think about pushing this belly button into your spine. So like the single leg stretch, we bring our hands towards our knees, and when we circle out now, both legs come out and in. Are we ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. So the lower you take your legs, the harder you're working into your abdominals. Now if you find this too hard, you go back to the single leg stretch. Eventually, you'll be able to join us here. Take them out, use that breathing and pull it in. Strong moves, 4 more like this. Think about those abdominals working, lengthening those levers, arms and legs right out. Last 2, big breath. Last one. And again, bring your knees in towards your chest and hold it here. Okay, so here is a progression. We're going to go back down onto the floor. This time, like with the single leg stretch, if you want to, we're going to lift your upper body at the same time. So bring the legs up into set position, using that breathing for your setups. This time I'm going to raise my chest. You don't have to if you don't want to. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, nice and long. Circle these arms around. Now if it's too much, raising your body as well, please put the body back down to the floor. Just work with the legs. And of course, take a break if you need one. Use that breathing in. Strong in those abdominals, breathe out. Four more guys, breathe in. Strong hold, breathe out. Use those abs to pull in. 3 to go. Last time, everybody. Big breath in. Raise those arms, raise those legs, bring them in, and grab hold of your knees, head down. Great work, guys. Stretch it out, pull yourselves up, release that back, and back down to the mat. So again, this exercise is in Toolbox, if you've never done it before, called rolling up. I'm going to do 2 demonstrations for you. Level 1, breathe in, breathe out, and lift. Level 2, we have a straight leg, our arms are up. Breathe in and pick your body off the floor. So we roll up, nice and strong, raise to the ceiling, and we gently fold over towards the toes. We come back, you lift, and roll back down. Okay, everybody, when you're ready. So level 1 or level 2, breathe in, breathe out. Roll yourself up, use your abdominals to pick up at the top, make your spine long, breathe in, breathe out, and just fold over. Each time you return to center, lift up, pull your tummy in, and we're working 1 vertebrae at a time to come back down to the mat. Okay guys, you stay with that if you're happy. If you struggle, breathe in, breathe out, and we're going to raise the fingertips towards the knees. So you're working at your own level all the time. So you can still fully roll up or here. Now we have got something in between. Breathe in. You can use your elbow just to get you past that difficult point. And down. Back up, reach. And the same coming down. If you're not confident, if your abdominal strength won't roll you to the floor, you can use this elbow to help guide you down. 2 more, guys. So if you're here with me in this full roll up, pull up with your abs, reach up for the sky, Keep your legs straight as we fold down. Back up and reach. Slowly down. And last time. All about the control. Reach it up. Stretch it up. Big lengthen here at the top. Fold forwards. Come back up. Lift, lengthen through that spine. And slowly, slowly back down. Beautiful full body stretch, everybody. So 3 different choices there. Knees bent, use your elbow to help get you up, or roll all the way up. We're going to do 4 full roll-ups, or if you have your legs bent, you'll be working with 8. Are we ready? Take your breath. Reach up. Reach over. Reach up. Now guys, this is one of the exercises where people get really frustrated when they can't get it straight away. Please give yourself time to learn these moves. This one requires a lot of concentration, so really focus. If you start to get cross with yourself, you're going to lose it completely. I've seen it many times. I've done it many times. Breathe in and down. Have we got 2 more? Breathe in. Reach it up. Think about reaching for that sky. Abdominals strong, and we lengthen through that spine. We fold over into that lovely hamstring stretch. You come back up. We reach. And down. How are your level 1 guys getting on? Reach for those knees, guys. Still slow and controlled. Last time. Reach up. Fold it over. Very last time. Reach for the sky. And then slow as you can, whatever level you're in, we're lowering down nice and slowly all the way down to the floor. And go ahead into your full body stretch. So we're going to give those abdominals a little break and work into your glutes. So bring your arms back to the side, and we're going into shoulder bridge, but we're going to add on to the bridge. So bring your heels into your bum, or your bum down towards your heels. And we're going to start with bridge like we did in fundamentals, and we're going to add on. Again, it's in the toolbox if you want to have a practice away from the class. Knees and toes facing front. Breathe in and pull your pelvic floor, so you lift your coccyx off the floor. And we're going to peel our spine off the floor. Now, this is where I want you to really get into these glutes. We start to squeeze. You're squeezing your bum right here. Pull those hips back. Now here, I want you to start to shimmy the shoulders underneath and really pin open your chest. Take hold of the hands, and if you can, push those hands down into the floor. So you're going to feel your triceps tighten up here. If you can again, we're going to come up onto the toes. Now squeeze the bum, squeeze really high. So you should feel those glutes kicking in, you feel those abdominals working, your arms are strong. Breathe in, toes down. Release those shoulders back into position. Squeeze the bum, big breath in, and all the way back down. Slow and controlled, each vertebrae down to the mat. Keep it strong all the way through. And again, breathe in. So remember, we're watching for these knees and toes stay facing forward. Don't let them drop in or out. Really use your glutes to squeeze. So you should feel your hamstrings working, your glutes. You've got your pelvic floor. All very strong here in this nice straight line. Shimmy those shoulders open. Now you don't like these add-ons, you just stay in shoulder bridge. You don't have to add
these extra 2 sections. Lift up if you can, squeeze and hold. So really get into these glutes, squeeze it up. We're pushing the arms down into the mat. Breathe in, slowly put those heels down, release those shoulders and make any adjustments if you need to get yourself back into position. Big breath, big squeeze. And all the way down, slow and controlled, each vertebrae one at a time, and let yourself back into set at the bottom. Guys, we've got 2 more. Breathe in, roll it up, slow and strong. Those feet are really planted down into your mat. Squeeze your bum, get into bridge. Don't rush, let's really work through these exercises. Pin those shoulders back, push your arms down, lift up, squeeze and hold. So the same again, if you need to take a break, you take a break, you just add on when you're ready, guys. Give me that big squeeze here, squeeze that bum. Slowly, 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 all the way down. And relax. Last time. Big breath in. So for those of you that are at home now, you've probably got a cat or a dog bouncing around. Mine are all locked in the front room. Squeeze and hold. Don't let them put you off. They may help you a little bit with your balance. Arms down. Breathe in. Lift. Squeeze and hold. Release it out. Squeeze them up. And then slowly all the way back down to the mat. Now for your release stretch, do whatever you prefer. You might like full body stretch. For me, I prefer here, knees into chest, but do whatever works best for you. So we're going to start in our set position. Breathe in. Now with a bent leg, I want you to breathe in, breathe out and drop the toes to the floor. So like scissors, single and single. Now here's the twist. Both legs together. Drop them down. And again, single, single and double. So if you can touch the floor, great. If it's too difficult or puts too much pressure on your back, just go as low as you can. And if you feel you need a little bit of support, just tuck your hands underneath the bum and that will take the pressure off your back and help you lock into your abdominals. Again, breathe in. Single, single and double. All the time you're thinking about pushing your belly button down to your spine. 2 more and we're going to take a break, guys. Drop, drop and double. Last time. Have I got any ab shaking going on? And drop. And everybody now into full body stretch. So this move we are going to advance again. If you want to, if that was enough, then you stay please with a bent leg. We're going to bring our arms back to the side. Push your spine down into your mat. Breathe in, breathe out. And again. Now if you can, we straight leg out. Single, single and double. Again, just as low as you can. Single. Return. Don't rush. Keep your control. Keep pushing down into your mat. And double. Again, if you need to tuck your hands underneath your bum to give you that little bit more support. And double. A few more, guys. Again, please take a break if you need to. You should really be feeling this in your lower abdominals now. And double. Last two. Strong in those abdominals. Lengthen those levers. And out. And if you need to bend your knee for this last one, you just want to finish it off making sure you've got all your alignment and posture correct. Last time. Bring them back. One leg down, then the other. Full body stretch. Fantastic work, guys. Stretch it out. Give yourselves a break. Now we're going to come over onto our side. So if you want to face me, come over onto your side. And we're going to do side hip raise. So in side hip raise, we're going to start with a bent knee. Your hand is here just to get support. If you can, we're all going to put our hands onto our hips. And we're going to start with our knees staying down onto the floor. Breathe in, breathe out and lift. Now when you drop back down, I don't want you to touch the floor. So it's a small raise and back down. Breathe in, lift, breathe out. Continue. I want you to really feel you're squeezing up here and down. Lift. Now if this is really difficult for you in your shoulders, then please just take a break if you find it difficult in the joints and down. Or if you're just finding it difficult and you need a break, then take one whenever you need to. Two more like this, big squeeze. And down. Last time, squeeze and down. Then you're going to bring yourselves in for your release pose, here into child's pose. Guys, you stay there. If this is too much in your joints, you can stay working with us and go into side leg raise like we did in fundamentals. That's your option if it's too much. Okay, now everybody back to position. If you want to advance it the other way, we're going to straighten out the legs this time and lift the whole body off the floor. So you'll have three options now. We breathe in and we lift and lower. Now if you're struggling with your balance, you can always put one leg in front of the other to help. And again, as you progress and work through, you just build up and build up. Use that breathing. Four more. Last two. And last time, guys. Big pull, big lift. Down you go. And bring yourself into side child's pose. Fantastic, guys, really well done. And I would like you just to push yourselves up, and we're just going to flip over onto the other side. So same again, you have your three choices. You can go into side leg raise, or you can join us here with your bent leg. So same again, find your position, breathe in, and down. So you might need to move around a little bit, just make sure you're in the right position. I want you to really feel that when you push up, you're working here in your obliques. Think about that TVA that we've talked about. Squeeze up push up. 3 to go here. Last 2. Last time. And relax.
So I hope I'm getting my counting right. We're renowned for counting wrong, so I do apologise if I'm sneaking an extra couple of sessions in. Okay, back out.
If you want to advance, you're going to come up with me into that straight leg. Breathe in and lift. So again, if you're struggling for balance, you can bring that foot to the front. Breathe out. Breathe in. 3 more, I promise. 3. 2. Last time. And down you go. Fantastic. Bring yourselves in.
And curl into a ball, pull yourself up. Okay guys, we're going to go over onto your tummies and we're going to work into those glutes.
Okay, so we have 2 options again with your hand placements. We can start here, or you can be straight away up onto your hands. I'm going to start down on the elbows, knees just a little bit apart. You're going to bring your right leg up. We're going to breathe in, breathe out, and I want you to squeeze your bum, lifting your foot. Think about lifting your foot to the sky and then back down to hip height. Squeeze. Now squeeze through the glutes. Try not to twist too much. So I'm going to exaggerate here. I don't want you really turning out to get height. I want you to use your glutes. So keep your abdominals strong. Squeeze up and then back down to hip height. You'll know if you're twisting because you won't get that feeling, that strong feeling in your bum. And down. 4 more this side. Squeeze it up and down. Use that breathing. Big squeeze. Last 2. Push, 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 squeeze. You should feel it in your glutes, you should feel it in your hamstrings. And down. Last time. Big squeeze for me. Squeeze it up. And down. And change sides. So leg out, get your position right before you start. Breathe in. And again, squeeze. And back. Really feel those glutes working. That left squeeze up here. And down. Like everything else, if you need to take a break, just take a break, come back and join us when you're ready. 4 to go. Now don't lose that squeeze, you've got to really put it in there, squeeze it up. Concentrate on those glutes and hamstrings, push. 2 more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And down. Last time. Bring the knee in and push yourselves back into child's pose.
Really pushing your bum back towards your heels, stretch out in these arms.
Ready for round 2? So I'm going to come onto my hands this time. You stay on your elbows if you want to. Again, set your position first. So leg out to the back. If you've got mirrors, use mirrors. Check your posture.
lift up, breathe in, and squeeze, and back down. I find on my hands, I can really squeeze into that glute a little bit more. I can feel it here in the right side, squeeze it up and down. Still concentrating on not twisting those hips. 4 more, please. Last one. Are we feeling the burn? And down, I certainly am. Change sides. Breathe in. Squeeze it up and down. Now just check, I felt my leg going back then, not up. So just always make sure that you're keeping in check with these postures. I knew that had happened because I couldn't really feel it in my glutes. So think about the muscles that you're working, squeeze up and down. I've got that tension back now in the glute and hamstring. Squeeze it up. 3 to go. It's always important that you don't get complacent. Don't just think you're doing it right. Always concentrate on the muscle area that we're working. Everybody down. Well done, sit back. Okay guys, we've got one more exercise. This is called grasshopper. Again, it's a new exercise, so please check in the toolbox if you're really not sure what we're asking you to do. We're going to lay back down onto your tummies and you're going to put your head down onto your hands. So I'm going to turn to face you so you can hear what I'm saying, but I want you to make sure your head's down towards the mat. So we're going to start by bringing your feet together and bringing them in towards the bum, and then I want you to separate your knees. And we're going to lift these legs now by squeezing your glutes and hamstrings. Are you ready? And lower. So we breathe in, lift. Squeeze it up, guys. Big squeeze, you can really feel those glutes engage. And down. So I want you to keep your upper body relaxed. Everything comes from those glutes and hamstrings. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And down. 3 more. Last 2. And down. Last 1. Big squeeze, 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 squeeze. And relax. Just let your legs go straight. Relax it down. Okay everybody, we've got one more set. And of course we've got an option. So your option when we come back up is we're going to add a pulse of 3 at the top. Again, please don't do it if you don't need to, you stay with the singles. So we're going to lift up and squeeze. 1, 2, 3 and back down. 1, 2, 3 and down. Squeeze. So you should really feel those glutes working. And down. Big squeeze. And down. 3 more times everybody. Breathe, lift. 1, 2, 3 and down.
Last one, everybody, you're doing so well. Squeeze it up. Ooh, and down. Legs out. Put your head onto your hands and relax. When you're ready, guys, please push yourselves back into child's pose. So stretch those glutes, stretch that lower back, arms out. And slowly push yourselves back up. Well done, everybody. We'll see you next time.